You might think that it's possible to take a shortcut and only learn Pinyin. Pinyin is the Romanized version of Chinese, which renders Chinese characters and their pronunciation in Roman letters, so the alphabet that we know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's not possible to rely on only Pinyin, and here's a good reason why.
实是事实是事，事实事实实施。
In my defense, I'm not very good at tongue twisters in English, so this one's pretty tricky. If you want to hear a native speaker completing this tongue twister, the whole poem, there's a YouTube video in the links below. That's the first line of the lion-eating poet in the Stone Den poem. The problem with trying to learn Chinese entirely through Pinyin is that there are relatively few sounds in Chinese. There are roughly 440 sound combinations possible in Pinyin. A sound combination is a combination of an initial, like b, p, m, f, and a final, like a, o, u, i. It sounds like a lot to have 440 sounds, but in comparison, English has tens of thousands because we can combine many letters into longer words. In Chinese, every sound is a combination of just one initial and one final, which leads to very few possible sound combinations. The limited sound set in Chinese is the reason why Chinese uses tones. We use inflection to change the meaning of a particular sound in Pinyin. In practice, this multiplies the sound set by 4 or 5 times if we include the neutral tone, which still only gives us a few thousand sounds compared to tens of thousands in English. So this is the reason why characters are used. The first line in the poem in characters looks like this. Using only the Pinyin, there's no way to tell what we're actually referring to. We can't tell whether this is stone or whether this is the number 10. Even a native Chinese speaker would struggle without seeing the characters, especially if they don't know the poem. The characters tell us the actual meaning of each of these sh sounds, and without the characters, there's no way we could understand. So, whilst learning the characters may seem more difficult at this point than learning Pinyin, the truth is that Pinyin is never going to take us far enough to be able to convey the meaning that we need to. Trying to express this without the characters is actually impossible. Whilst the characters are one of the more complex aspects of Chinese, they're actually a lot more interesting than just using Pinyin. In addition, with the knowledge and the tools that you're going to be learning during this course, learning the characters is going to be a lot more fun and going to take a lot less time than you expected.